we're off to, guess what? Curacao, which is the island of Dushi. And it's just off the coast of Venezuela. So you can find the papayas and the sapodillas and the soursops and the mangoes and all of the wonderful South American tropical fruits. We stayed at this Airbnb. Shout out to Giselle, our host. The balcony provided a fantastic view of the sun setting over the Caribbean Sea. And it was the perfect place to just relax and enjoy nature and just wind down after a long day of doing the touristy stuff. I can tell you, I couldn't get enough of that. What's there not to like about Curacao? It seems to have a little of everything. It has this well-developed tourism. It's outside of the hurricane belt, so you can visit at any time of the year. It's tropical. It's close to Venezuela, so it has all the tropical fruits coming in fresh from Venezuela, which is, I don't know, less than 50 miles away over that gap across the Caribbean Sea. So there's a lot to offer on this small island. And of course, the beaches are fantastic. And like I said, I can go on, but it's a place that I think is a hidden gem. Because a lot of people go to Aruba and they party and they have fun, and that's great. But Curacao is right next door. It's one of the ABC Islands, right? You have Aruba, you have Bonaire, and you have Curacao, which are the three former Dutch colonies. I think they're still like Dutch, kind of semi-independent territories. But yeah, Curacao, man. And then you have the beaches. Oh my, they're to die for. I mean, there's Yantil, which is this one, which is probably the most touristy one. You have Playa Puerto Marie, which was my favorite, I think. Of all the beaches we went to one beach every day for 7 days, so that's 7 beaches. But yeah, it was wonderful. Just relaxing, getting in the water, having fun, watching the water sports, and just enjoying what the tropics have to offer. Enjoying spectacular beach sunsets when the sun goes down at night. Just staying on the beach and taking it all in. That's Curacao for you. Okay, it's Monday morning. Just had a beautiful stroll. Then was inspired to take a jog on the beautiful coast of Curacao. I think this is the west coast. It's just awesome. The weather's awesome. It's nice and windy, so you don't feel the heat. This is awesome, I said. I don't know, I can't express it in words, but if you're here, you really feel what I'm feeling. One more touristy thing you can do is visit Dinah's garden. Apart from the gardening aspect where they grow a lot of herbs and spices, there is this slave hut. See how tiny it is? It's probably the size of somebody's bathroom. They also have artifacts of life back in the day, after slavery, ironing, sewing machines, kerosene stoves, and different things like that. Here's a scrubbing board for laundry, for doing your laundry, and this is a mortar and pestle for pounding that fufu. There are also lots of authentic Curacao mom and pop restaurants. This is Saltwater Rift Terrace. I love their slogan, "The fish we serve tomorrow hasn't been caught yet." The most sobering part of our week was visiting the Cura Yolanda Museum, which is the slave museum of Curacao. Things got real. I thought I knew a lot about slavery and the slave trade, and when I went there it was like, wow. And for all of those who say slavery is a thing of the past, forget about it, get over it, pull yourself up by your bootstraps and move on. Just read the words of the great Martin Carter. I come from the nigger yard of yesterday, leaping from the oppressor's hate and the scorn of myself. Just take a minute and digest that. I say no more. Here is just a sampling of the cultural artifacts that the museum displays of life on the other side of the Atlantic, back in the motherland. After all that heaviness, I needed a beer. Presidente is a local beer. It's really good. Curaçao's famous architecture and colorful buildings.